this era of college football, we do install year round, right? We did install in January with a lot of you guys. Everybody was here. Spring ball, June, there's 3 times, okay? Then we do it again in fall camp. So you get it 4 times if you've been here since January, right? Fair? Okay? Old days, it was like you did it once in spring and once in fall, okay? New guys get it in June, new guys get it in fall camp, so they get 2, right? So, you know, I think 1 through 11, and this is with a little bit of grace. All right, we got to learn what to do, okay? Do we all know what to do? And there's different levels of that, because some guys have been here forever, know the shit inside and out. Other guys been here a couple months, okay? But I think 1 through 11, we're like, all right, what can the players do? Okay, because by now, most everybody knows what to do. Again, varying levels, because we still got new guys in the program. But big picture, generally speaking, guys know what to do when we call a call on defense, on special teams, on offense. Will we agree on that? Sir. Yeah? Fair to say that. So right here, everybody's going through 12 through 18 at some point in fall camp, just like we are right now. That is full on, who are we? Who are we going to be? Because you know what? Right now, everywhere across the country, practice 12. Everything's in. Okay, a lot going on. There's more variables. My body hurts. I'm a little sore. Who are we going to be? You're going to be if you want to be a tough-ass team, you want to be a BMF, okay? You got to do it right now. You got to do it right now. This is not the time to like, okay, let me see how, I'm going to get through this right now so I can get to 19 to 25, because right there, yeah, we're starting game prep, right? We're starting game prep, and then we're continuing to climb. Right now, this is full-on identity time. It's like peel it back. What's the team going to be? Okay? What are the individuals going to be? What's the team going to be? You know, I know, everybody knows, okay? This is hard. It's a grind, mentally and physically. But who do you want to be? Because we're about to find out in this rack of practices, okay? We don't find our identity the week of the game, okay? We find out right now. Everybody good there? All right. There you go, good, good. Hey, bring it up, let's go. Hey, good work, good work, good work. Hey, that was clean right there, knowing what to do, all right? Now we got to execute at a high level against the defense, right? Okay, every day we've got to take a step, all right? Get a break, let's go. Special teams. So being the offensive line coach last year was a great opportunity for me to come in, install the run game, help Coach Spav with the RPO stuff and protections. But as we've transitioned to me being the coordinator now, just holistically really building the offense around each other. You know, we want our run game, our pass game, our play action stuff, our screens. We want everything to look the same. We do not want defenses to know what's coming at them. And we want to be multiple in our formation groupings and show different pictures to a defense. Hey, so if we do that, the 3 technique makes the tackle, and it doesn't make a shit if we get off on the backer, right? Set the point on the double and then exit on the backer. Hey, this is a scoop, scoop. Ready. Now go. Now run through them. All right, now run through them and finish the damn drill. My coaching style, I would say I'm pretty intense. I have a high standard of expectation for our guys, and you know, I tell our guys all the time, if I'm not coaching effort and attitude, I'm coaching football. And I think that's what I love about Cal. That's what I love about being here is we have a bunch of guys that work extremely hard, are super self-motivated guys. And for me, that makes my job easier. I'm not a big holler screamer, but I am intense, and I do expect us to do things the right way. Ready, ready. Drive, good. Hey, now, once you post it, don't get out of control. Keep your head up and your chest up.
Keep moving your feet. Keep moving your feet.
We didn't get the knock across.
Just keep working the vertical. Yes, sir. Yeah, he played on me for sure. Yeah. That was a dub, though.
Fall camp's been good. You know, this being my 6th year, I'm starting to get everything together and connect the dots and pieces and, you know, finally learn the offense. And, you know, as an older guy, once you learn the offense and you learn the defense, things start to slow down. So it's good. It's good to know that I know what I'm doing. You know, being an offensive lineman, it's you'll see a different front, a different defensive front, a different offensive front. Everything just changes. Nothing stays the same. You know, one guy will be in your C gap one play, and you know the next he'll be in the B gap. You know, with everything going on, you know, it's good to know exactly what you're doing and how to go about it.
You guys,
I had some bad coaches before.
you guys got a coach that coaches you hard, but takes care of you.
Did we
right?
have that, Russ? Sir, yes, sir.
Weightlifting gloves.
Oh, it looked like a weightlifting biceps, don't it? Huh? Like the
Let's make sure we get some good separation.
All right.
Yeah, I love coaching the O-line, man. I'm a former offensive lineman myself. The offensive line, that's the personality of your football team. We want tough, physical guys. I think if your offensive line is tough and physical, that your football team's going to be tough and physical. But offensive linemen are typically also guys off the field that can be characters, and we definitely have some of those guys in the room. They're all wearing flannel cutoff shirts during fall camp, and they've kind of got a little bit of a swagger about them right now. So obviously, it's a fun group, and I'm enjoying coaching them.
Tell you something? Your gloves stink. We need to get you some new gloves because they freak.
I felt
They
fucking
weak.
horrible playing on this morning. Excuse me, I know.
Yes, these. We need to retire these, please.
They're so
No. Yep. Let's go. Try to keep your hands low, but as you're ripping up, don't punch like this. Punch like a rip punch. You know what I'm saying? You play guard, so you're in close quarters already, so you might as well use that rip and control this with the shoulder, right? But you got it.
Hashtag trench life. That's Coach Bush's thing. You know, as an O-line, you know, everybody has to take the same step. If you mess up one block, then everybody messes up that block. You know, so we're not all 5 pennies together. We're one nickel. So, you know, trench life means that we're all combined together and we're all one unit. You know, trenches are a way, way different thing than being a DB outside of space. You know, you're in the trenches. That's where stuff gets serious. So trench life it's life.
Nando!
TJ, what's up, man?
I'm mic'd up. You got something to say to the camera?
Oh, no, TJ's a great guy. Trust me.
No, I'm not.
You're check swinging. Yep, check swing to the left. To the left. Is it one high or two high? Let's see what we got. Oh, we got one high. JB, nice catch, baby!
Fall camp has been amazing so far. It's been great to spend all the time of the day with my teammates, with my brothers, with coaches, and just getting better at football. There's going to be ups and downs in fall camp, but our offense has been going really, really well. Our execution of the plays, the implementation that our teammates have really excelled at, and I'm really happy to be around the guys, spend time with them, playing ping pong at dinner, and just breaking bread with them.
The ball and the honey, right? I don't have to be down there. I can just be here. All right, that way I don't got to bring it back, okay? All right, here we go. Ready, go. Boom, good.
The expectations this year for the quarterbacks is just to make sure we're producing and executing at a high level every time we step on the field. You know, that started right here as we're in fall camp. But every day that we get out there, we're trying to be better. Our mantra right now is staying to get better business. So those guys are really just focused, honed in on, you know, being better, carrying it from the film room, you know, out to the field, and then just being better in and out every day.
Let's start with put us back on scale.
How many bags?
I only want to teach you.
The fun fact is, look at the sodium in there.
Wait, that hurt. Wait, I can't tell.
For what?
One of them says 2,000, one of them says 4,000.
Yeah, that's all.
I don't know what, like, you must be dehydrated.
Let's go back through this. All right. What is that?
Be dehydrated.
Yeah.
This GoPro on his helmet make this helmet about 20 pounds heavier. For I can't even lie. I wear F7, so this is really the lightest helmet. This motherfucker heavy. Fall camp has been really good so far. You know, this first week and a half has been really great, just coming back together in a team setting. You know, got a little bit boring with going through summer and just going walkthroughs and things like that, but actually playing real football has been really fun.
Make sure I open up. Good, like it, EJ, like it, EJ. Good ball, good rip.
Yeah, so, you know, when you look at the quarterback room, and again, I'll reference it back to this day and age with the portal, right? So now you got 3 guys in the room with valuable game experience. You know, and that's different from years past, but that's here we sit today. You know, we're excited about that room. We're excited about the, you know, the depth that we have in there and the quality football players that we have in that room, you know, from the top down. You know, just like we talked about, Fernando has valuable game experience, has won big-time games. Chandler, valuable game experience and won big-time games, and CJ's the same way, has played in, you know, a lot of big-time football games. And then you have EJ, who comes on campus as a true freshman, who we will bring along and develop, and, you know, has a bright future in front of him.
Hey, good rack right there. Hey, nice job, good catch. EJ's middle name is Roy. I think we're just going to start calling him Roy, too.
What is C? What's C and CJ? Do we know?
Chris.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Good ball, AD. Dimed him up high, came out high, kept him high. Attaboy, 16.
Yeah, responsibilities as a quarterback coach is, you know, get that room. Those guys we call the CEO room. Those are guys that are decision makers. They're in charge of the offense. You know, they have the keys to the kingdom right there with what we do offensively, and making sure those guys are prepped and prepared every time they step on the field. So we're in process of that. You know, making sure those guys are executing, producing at a high level, holding those guys accountable, challenging those guys, you know, pulling the best out of those guys each and every day.
He coming to you! He coming to you!
You catch it? All right, we're good. Let's go. On the ball. Let's go.
I want to be more eyes here, okay? I don't want to spend a lot of time over there and then trying to track it. If we're just going missile, just be here, right, that way I can see it. I'm still eyes downfield, and then I can just go right there and sit down.
Let's go. On the touchdown, baby. That's the touchdown. Here, do this real quick. Get the touchdown hands. Yeah, baby.
Y'all in here with the light off, folks. Folks in here asleep. Time to wake y'all ass up. Wait till y'all see this film. Oh my God.
All right, hats, hoods, let's read. Ready to roll? No hoods. Got everybody? All right, notes real quick from the day. Just overall, the sense of urgency to get better, guys, go way up. Sense of urgency to get better. All right?
Out of this fall camp, I want my guys to be prepared. You know, we start with the room, we start with the individuals, and we need to be great on the perimeter blocking. We need to be great catching the ball. We need to be great with concepts, running routes, everything. Once we deal with what we need to work on individually, we can help contribute to the team, and main goal is winning games.
Body's not feeling like it used to.
Come on, man, you still got it. You got years.
No, I know, but like, you know what I mean, just waking up a little bit
Not as much bounce as a young Bambi right here?
What?
He said he's starting to feel old.
Man, why? Because my body just don't feel like it used to. It's always...
Tell him he should be grateful for right now. He thinks he's sore.
No, I don't feel sore. I've been feeling good, actually. Exactly.
That's exactly it. My coaching style, I would say, first of all, honest. I'm completely honest with these guys. When I was a player, I thought it was important. I just wanted a coach to tell me, work on this. You need to work on your burst. All right, that catch wasn't okay, even though you caught it. Flip your hands over. Be detailed. So first off, I would say my coaching style is honest. I owe it to these guys to be straight up with them and let them know why they're playing. All right, let them know what it's going to take to keep their spot. If they're not where they are, I need to be honest with them, and I am as far as what they need to work on. And we take the emotions out of it. This is football. We're playing a game. All right, I need to be straight up with these guys. Also, I would say my coaching style is relatable. I find a way, whether it's through the recruiting process or when guys are here, to get to know them. If a guy walks in and his walk's a little bit different, or I know he needs to be asked the second or third question instead of saying, what's up? It's like, hey, how's mom's doing? How's pops? Your girl doing well? How's school? I think it's important to understand these guys and be relatable to where they can feel comfortable. Guys play their best when they're comfortable and they're confident and they know what they're doing. So there's different ways to bring that out, and I try my hardest to relate to those guys.
Go back, go back, go back. Go back. Hey, as you come off the line, get lower and lower. Now I can make my break from down there. All right, start low, stay low. Get low. Don't hesitate. Get low. There you go.
It was light. I wanted to keep, because
Yeah, but it's a little too much energy like that. You already got him cooked. Just stay there.
Yeah.
You got more arm drag. Great job reacting to the ball, though. You got me on that?
Yes, sir. Me and Coach Soler, we have a really good relationship. Like, I feel like our relationship on and off the field has been like skyrocketing. We talk about a lot of stuff, not even football related, and that's something that really matters to me, building a real, genuine relationship. So far, fall camp for me has been like really good. Like, for me, I've been able to play freely and be myself out there, and that's one thing that I'm really enjoying right now.
Watch him, watch him.
Good work, boy. Good work. That was real work. It's not bad, but like dart yourself back and forth. Kind of like pace it so you can see him, but also see the ball. Like just kind of like look back and forth.
Yeah.
Me want to enter the function. You know that video?
Hey, he's like.
Of the Drake one? Boom! God, that video's funny.
Fall camp has been going great for me. It's a period where I can get healthy and retrain my body to play in big games and regain my stamina.
Go, 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 go!
Our goals as a unit are to improve every day for each of us. We want to be better run blockers and also a better option for the quarterback to throw behind. So pretty much we want to be the guy the quarterback could look to and the guy that the running back could run the ball behind.
Haven't we always been doing the two though?
On
On this one we're good?
this one we're still sending the guard, so we're good.
Okay.
Got one guy over.
Okay.
Yep.
Coach Fell's awesome. He just started last year. He picks up everything really quickly. He's a very hard worker, learns everything. He's like a magnet. He could probably coach any position, honestly, and I think one day he'll be a future head coach.
Hey, don't get bored of this. All right, you only got 10 days to accomplish what you want to accomplish. Then we're in the game week, and we're thinking about plays and okay?
Sure.
So get better at something today. Don't wish this day away, all right? Be present in this moment, and the goals you wrote down, the vision that you have, go get it today. All right, Jeff, get us a break.
Up dogs on 3, 1, 2, 3. Up dogs.
It seems like the most cush job in America, what I'm doing out there, especially with the guys that I got. They kind of handle themselves, but we do a little bit of everything in this offense as tight ends. We work with the O-line in the run game and the pass game. We hope to run the routes like the wide receivers do, and we're sort of Swiss Army knives. We kind of do a little bit of everything. So I'm involved in, kind of all areas in the game planning, which really, really excites me with my background on the O-line, that I get to watch the ball fly around a little bit and not always taking pass sets out there. So it's a ton of fun, and love being involved in all phases of the game. And for tight ends, that's really exciting for us because there's a ton for us to work on.
Keep going, bro. Okay.
see my hips right when I get there. Strike drive.
Boom.
Okay, same defensive play.
Yep, Coach Safel was he and Chase Garbers when I got hired were my first home visit. And I remember meeting Mike and Chase and their families, and so I've known them a while now, and he came here, was a heck of a player, really good football player. Unfortunately had to end his career a little bit early due to injury, but just a really smart guy. You know, he's got great communication skills. He's got a huge personality, as people that know him would attest, and it's been very, very natural for him to transition from being a player to coaching.
You know, Coach's first meeting when he went to go meet recruits when he first got hired here, I was the first meeting. So he came to my house first, so I like to say that to everyone, say I'm the favorite, all right, because I was first and foremost at this place. But he's been an unbelievable mentor to me. Really, the reason I'm a coach and in this position is because I think we all gravitate to, things that people that we admire do, whether it's your dad or your mom or in a certain profession. And I just watched the way Coach, operate around the building, the way the guys respected him and loved him while they were here. And that's really what drew me to coaching, was just seeing him operate. And in this, he's been, nothing less of a father figure to me. He's really taken me under his wing, mentored me from day one, both as a player and now as a coach and a man. And, could not be more grateful to him. One of the most important people in my life, for sure.
He's doing his dance. I thought this was his dance. Right?
That's pretty good. You like that?
What's this one? What's this one?
You don't know this.
No, what's this one?
This is too old for you.
It might be, but do you know it? Okay, I'll fuck with it, T. Okay. But separate. You get the separation. The ball, once the separation exists, ball, now you can go there. Right? Don't go there and be bleeding away from the ball. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense? My coaching style is old school a little bit. I'm going to get on you. I'm going to push buttons. I'm going to press your line. I'm going to joke. I'm going to give you a hug. I'm that shoulder to cry on. I do a little bit of it, of everything, right? But I tell you what, you can't have thin skin being around me. I like to have jokes. I'm going to shoot it, and guess what? I can take it. So go ahead. Talk about me. Some of the guys that make jokes. Coach, you ain't got no hair. Got faded up, got a little bit of hair, right? So I have fun. I have a lot of fun, but I challenge, I teach, and we support and love as well.
They ain't had that helmet when you.
No, they didn't. You got a big ass head, though.
They had the bike helmet.
You got a big ass head, though.
No, you have no hair.
I know we know how to work to do that stuff. You feel me? We got to establish something on that side of it too. You feel me? All right? Okay? We can't be the one fuzzy blanket. You feel me? So if it's called, it's called. All right? As running back coach, my responsibilities here at Cal are to, one, have the running back room on point to support the team. Most importantly, support our quarterback, support our offensive line, right? Everything that we do, everything those guys do with the ball in their hands is in support of the team, in support of our offensive line, support of our quarterback, okay? We have to be ready to do any and everything that's called upon. I think as my charge as a running back coach as well is to extend the olive branch to every position out there. I have to build relationships with everybody on our team. It's something that I believe is my calling, not just because I'm a running back coach, but because it's part of who I am. And quit touching me. What you doing? Acting weird. Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? Look, I got hands for you. Don't touch me again like that. Say it again. Say it again. Watch the play. Pop. Are you snapping?
Hey, and the quarterback going.
65 yards down the field. Watch out, don't get hurt.
Cutting off you.
Fall camp gets easier the older you get. You realize it's more mental than anything. I remember freshman year, it was terrible for me, man. Like putting my body through all that grind for the first time. But you know, the coaches have worked with me to make sure I keep my body right during this fall camp and be able to play to the best of my ability.
Middle-aged hands. Wow. All right. This one here. Hey, look. Watch these middle-aged hands. Watch this right here. Look, you see this right here? Hey, let's go. Hey, work today, right? Okay. High tempo, right? We'll settle it down when we get to our team periods that need to be high tempo. All right. Stretch, Indy, okay. ST. Let's get it. Come on.
RB on 3. 1, 2, 3.
RB. Well, my relationship with Jaden Knott, I think is good, right? He's still here at Cal, so that's a good thing. But no, in all seriousness, you know, when Jaden made the decision to come to Cal, you know, it really solidified, I think, who we are as people, right? It was important for his family, for him to be around good people. And the way we taught the game allowed him to open up and to see the type of people we are. And so when we are around him on a daily basis, we're teaching, right? Not only are we teaching him the game of football, but we're teaching him how to be the man he wants to become later on in his life. And so we put our arms around him, right? We challenge him to be a better version of himself on and off the field. We support him, right? And he's the type of young man who, as long as he knows that you are with him and you understand what he's trying to get accomplished and where he's trying to go, right? And you have a heart. You have a heart, right? You gotta give up yourself. He'll do anything for you. You know, he has one of the biggest hearts of people I've ever met. You see him at the end of practice playing with coaches' kids. He pulls up over to our house and he's hanging out with the kids. You know, my son Bryson had a really rough day. You know, he had some seizures and, you know, Jaden saw my wife post about it. Next thing you know, I'm at home. Well, actually, I get home. Jaden's already over there. He's there shooting baskets with Bryson, goes inside watching TV with him. I'm just like, all right, you know, I go about my deal. You know, this isn't about me and him watching film or X's and O's or me talking to him about what he needs to be doing for a class. This is him showing the human side, you know. And so when you have somebody that is willing to give up themselves and you see likeness within yourself, right, that you give up yourself for people, you do nothing but support and love. And so, you know, we'll do anything we can to help that young man continue to grow in every way that he wants to, because he means the world to us and we truly love him and we love all of our guys and we got a special place in our heart for Jaden Knott.
He's like a little brother to me, huh? Little brother.
In the future, I want to be remembered as somebody that had a lot of fun with his teammates, could joke around, but at the end of the day, when it came down to putting his head down and working, you could count on him to do what needed to be done. So, you know, I do like to enjoy myself at practice, talk a lot of smack to the defense, talk smack to my offensive teammates as well, but not in any type of bad way, just to encourage people, to get people lit and get them motivated to try and take somebody's head off or be better than they were the day before. So the way I want to be remembered is just somebody that joked around a lot, but when it came down to it, was ready to work, ready to go.
Keep it going, right? Keep it going. If we gotta call it to get it on, then let's do it. You know what I'm saying? All right. You know, I really want to see our identity continue to grow, right? So I want my guys to be able to say, hey, we left it all out on the field every single day. And at the end of fall camp, we've helped bridge the team.
Touchdown Tron, touchdown Tron, touchdown Tron, touchdown Tron, touchdown Tron, touchdown Tron.
If I were to look at the room at the end of fall camp, I just want them to be confident in every single thing they do when they step on the field. We'll have a lot of guys that will play and contribute in some way. I want them to understand their roles, why they're there and what they're doing, understanding the details. You know, obviously what to do and how to do it, more importantly the why.
Right there, Cole. Good eyes downfield, good eyes downfield.
It's about progression. I mean, right here for the fall camp and even this season is, like I said, staying to get better business. We have to be better at the end of the day, than we were previous before. And every Saturday we get on the field, our ultimate goal is to go win. However, which way or what, we got to get that accomplished.
I think the best offenses, the best players, force the defense to play at their tempo, and that's exactly what we're going to do this year, and hopefully put up a lot of points, and at the same time help out our defense.
Good rush, good post.
When I think about what our offense is going to look like this year, I really envision an explosive unit. We know what we can do in the run game, what we showed last year. We have a lot of experience coming back on the offensive line at running back, tight end. We've added some more pieces. But I'm really excited about the passing game and pushing the ball vertically down the field, taking shots when people start tying down to stop the run game, and just giving the fans something to cheer about. And that's, we talk about first downs and touchdowns. That's our job, and that's what we're aiming to do every day.